Perfect. So we're
Happy
back.
Easter, motherfuckers. What
Dude,
is up,
it's
my guy?
tomorrow. How's it going, man?
Disclaimer, if you hear anything in this podcast, it is purely just a joke. Do not take anything that we say serious, joke-wise.
We have humor, and if you don't like our humor, fuck off.
Precisely. So happy Easter, my guy. What is up?
Happy Easter. You do anything yet for Easter? I know it's only Saturday, but
Yeah, I'm going to church with my grandparents in the morning and then going over to their house to eat, and that's about it. Maybe watch the WrestleMania because I know that's going to be on tomorrow.
there's WrestleMania.
Yes. Buddy,
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
pay attention, my guy. I also realized I'm holding the mic way too close to my mouth, so apologies on that.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah,
Dude,
you like that.
life's been treating me good this week, dude.
Good shit.
Because I know, what, 2 episodes was the whole women thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think I solved my retarded. Oh, I can't say that word.
Well, I mean,
I solved
let's
my
let's think of a
internal problems
substitution
with
word. Let's think of a substitution. You solved your idiot.
idiocracy.
I'm having a stroke. Um,
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too far to that because when this goes crazy, if it ever does, I don't want that to be out there. But yeah, I'm happy. This is weird.
yeah, as you should be, my guy. As you should be.
Two idiots, two states. Now it's just like it was depression. Now it's like I don't know.
Now we're gonna get into the really weird stuff where every time we start recording, it's gonna be a matter of what? Like we're just gonna have to keep questioning ourselves because we realize that everything we're saying just doesn't make any sense.
Dude, well, I'm turning sober. That's something to bring up.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately not even
You're
close
highly
to
intoxicated.
sober. Well, the last 2 nights I kind of got wasted.
Yeah, let's dive right into that. Let's talk about alcoholism.
Bro, alcoholism is great, bro.
Like that crack that you heard was a Red Bull.
Ooh, dang.
Because
Yeah.
I told myself, I'm like, after I finish this bottle of whiskey, I'm gonna get down to business and like sober up. I'm stopping everything else on top of that. And I finished that bottle already, so I just cracked a Red Bull because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get in the mood somehow, and it's gonna be with a fucking Red Bull.
Hey, there you go, man. I mean, I'm permanent. I'm cutting myself off alcohol because I realize I'm doing too much. Because it's, bro, waking up with a headache is just not it. Like,
Oh, dude, it's the worst thing known to man,
dude, that
especially like a
sucks.
hangover headache. Like, yeah, migraines. I have migraines. They're bad. A hangover headache is you don't want to move. Number one, like a migraine, but on top of that, your
Oh
whole
heck
body
no.
fucking hurts.
Oh yeah, dude, it's just disgusting.
It's
Like it's.
disgusting.
I think I. How else are you going to describe it? It's like you wake up, you have an instantaneous headache, and then you're just like, okay, it's not that bad. So you kind of just lay there for a few minutes, and then it just gets really bad, and you're like, this sucks.
It's like the night after you're with your uncle. You wake up and you don't want to be there.
I love getting touched. What?
Oh my gosh,
Pause.
I wasn't gonna go that far with it. I have to turn myself down for some reason.
Ah,
How
yeah.
quiet? How quiet am I?
I don't know. You're pretty chill. You're pretty chill.
Okay, I'm sorry I had to rush this. I called this man. He was like, "What food do I get?" I'm like, "Olive Garden." He's like, "You fucking bitch," and he ended up getting ramen because it was quicker. Because I'm like, I didn't tell you this. I'm hanging out at 11:30 with someone, which is 8:30 your time.
Ah, very good.
And I mean, I'm happy right now. Don't get me wrong, talking to you, like this is phenomenal. But like after this, that smile's gonna be a little bit bigger.
You hanging out with a girl?
Please
Yes.
fit.
God.
You're not gonna guess who it is. Like It's not possible for you because it's none of my exes. I haven't talked to any of them,
Oh,
so that's out of the picture.
you know
Exactly.
which ex immediately popped in my head, and I was like, I bet you it's her. I bet you it's her.
Oh, I know. I knew exactly where we were going with that, and I cut this shit off, bitch.
Yeah, you better hope so, because if you didn't, she's up for grabs for me, and I'm just gonna fly her out here
Text
and
her,
be like, okay.
text her, text her. Do it right
No,
now.
she doesn't like me.
Exactly. That's why I said text her.
Exactly. I'll send her one text, and she'll be like, ew,
Who are you?
blocked.
I don't know. She's a. I'm not gonna say too many words, but it's
She's a
worth a
pretty little
shot.
liar.
I was gonna say with a dirty little whore, but
Mm. See, now that just sounds very tasty.
no, it doesn't. That probably tastes like other dudes, bro.
It tastes like if you left tuna fish out to die on a beach for like 140 days. I
You know that? Oh shit! You know that can of sardines they buy at the grocery store? Yeah, amplify that.
oh
Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about today?
no, not really.
Dude, I thought you did, so I didn't write anything down.
Neither did I. It's it's fun just us talking, seeing what we can come up with. Although I will say, so I actually have a couple things. So going back into the topic of you rushing me, so it's not so much that you were rushing me. It's more so like I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I have to do a podcast at 7 my time, and I'm like, it's already 5:45. No matter where I go, it's at least going to take me an hour because unless I go to fast food, but I didn't want fast food. And so I went to this new place called like Nagasaki Ramen or something. I don't know what it's called. Definitely not called Nagasaki. I'm just kind of putting that term there because it started with an N.
That shit was the bomb.com, man.
Absolutely. And I went in, ordered my food. Oh my god, dude, that food was amazing. Holy hell. And so then she brings me my bill, and it's like,
Too much.
no, it was like $15, and then I just ended up rounding up to $20 just to tip her because I've never been into a restaurant where they've brought out food so damn fast in my life. Like I walked in, sat down, she brought me water, brought me my Dr. Pepper that I ordered, all within probably 2 minutes, and then took my order. Literally 5 minutes later, came out with my food steaming hot, and I'm like, I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
Do you know how it's possible? It's ramen.
Well, I didn't order ramen though. I ordered like a beef rice bowl thing because I needed like hit a certain protein every day since I'm trying to build muscle.
Dude,
'Cause,
I'm all over the place with mine right now.
bro, getting back into shape sucks. Like I've been going on runs. Oh my god, dude, my legs are dead and my lungs hurt.
Dude, I went on a 4 mile run today.
I find that so hard to believe. You going on a run, dude? I can never see that.
Hold on. I went on a 3 mile run and then my hip locked up, and then I decided to walk the rest of the way because
At what pace? What pace did you magically run at?
um
I don't ever see
20
someone.
minutes in 3 miles, whatever that is. Like 6:20? No, it's like 6:30 pace. 6:40 pace. Dude, I played soccer for 15 years and I did cross country. Like I've been lifting for a while, but at the end of the day, it's like I still have that drive to just keep like my body hurts. I get that.
Buddy, that's a 7 minute pace. I just
No,
did
it's
the math.
not. That's
7 minute
21 minutes.
That's 7 minute
That's
pace.
21 minutes. It's
If
sub
you
7.
ran 3 miles in 20 minutes, divide that by 3, that's a 7 minute mile.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It comes out to 6.66. You don't
Yeah,
count
that's
seconds up to
that's like
89. You count seconds
6:45.
up to 59, and then it turns, okay, the next minute.
Are you dumb?
Buddy, it's you. Oh,
Okay, so 6.5 is what in time? If I say 6.5,
6.3?
it's 6:30, right?
Yes.
So if I say it's 6 3/4, what time is it?
It's 6.2. 4.5
It's 6:40.
technically.
It's 6:45.
Yeah.
So that's 6.75 in mathematical terms. So if
So
you're
you
doing
ran 3 miles in
6.6
18
repeating,
minutes.
no. Oh my
Buddy, then
gosh.
do the math. It's simple math, bro. You're okay. You're telling. So
I think you're just dumb.
How fast did you run 3 miles?
In 20 minutes.
Okay, you break that down. That's roughly 7 minutes a mile.
That's
Is what your pace was
roughly, if you want to be completely honest, it's like 6 minutes and 37 seconds, not using a calculator.
for your first mile, and then your last two you just slowed down.
6.6 repeating is not 7.
Buddy, you have to round up. It doesn't. Time doesn't go to 6.67.
What's
It
7
goes to
times 3?
6.59, and then it turns to 7.
3?
What?
What's 7 times 3?
7 times 3 is 21.
There you go. So you're wrong.
Oh my god.
I know
You're giving me a headache.
You're giving me. Dude, you're making no sense. You're trying to put. Oh. I want to put. Oh, I want to cry.
Okay, next topic.
No! We're getting this math down because you're dumb.
I'm not dumb. I did cross country, but no one says, "Oh yeah, my mile time was 6 minutes and 60 seconds or 67 seconds."
It's 6.6 in mathematics, which is out of 100.
Well, yeah.
But in time, it's
If you're doing it out of 100,
60
then yeah.
seconds. But you just said 6.6 in mathematical, so that goes to 100, correct?
Okay. Next, before my brain just completely shoots itself. Oh my god. This is a great start, bro.
I don't even know where to go from here because I'm so fed up about it.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not running that slow.
Yeah, okay.
So it's 6:45 pace. I'm gonna call it there. You can hate on me all you want. I don't care.
I'm not hating on you. I just don't believe it because I know how you're built, and I don't remember when was the last time you went for a run?
Oh, when I was 20. But
Yeah, so it's been over 2 years for you. It's been over 5 years for me since I last went for a run. And I'm lucky right now if I'm running at like a 7-minute pace.
I do cardio all the time.
Buddy, you can work on your cardio as much as you want. You need to work on your legs though, because when your legs get tired, you need to like mentally push your legs further to keep the same speed. Doesn't matter how much
turn
cardio
off
you
my
have.
pain tolerance. I turn it off. I don't have pain when I run.
Buddy, that's okay. Soreness, if you want to call it.
That's
Like
the
your
next
legs
day.
become
I
naturally
wake up
heavy
tomorrow.
after running for a while.
Yeah, but it's mind over matter.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was going to say that, but yeah.
Sure, my legs hurt. My chest was burning a little bit, but at the end of the day, I was like, I'm making it. I'm doing this shit. And I made it.
I'm doing it, yeah.
Next
Good, bro?
topic. I don't know what to talk about. Dude, the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix.
I did not watch it. I was watching highlights of it today, but I wasn't really paying attention to them.
The calls, dude. Oh, I couldn't watch them, and I know the person that I texted about it couldn't watch them because they got yelled at for watching it.
How do you get yelled at for watching it?
Because it was during a family event. Like
Bruh.
last weekend.
Screw the family.
Finals.
Go watch
No,
Grand Prix. It's more important.
But it was qualifying, so like you didn't really need to watch it. Like you watch highlights. But last week, they were calling me and they were like, "You have to turn it on." And I was going to a funeral, so I went to a funeral and I was watching it during the whole funeral.
Oh jeez.
It was the best worst experience of my weekend.
I could understand. You want to know the highlight of my day yesterday?
No, go for it.
The highlight of my day was me turning on my phone, texting my sister over Snapchat, at like 5 in the afternoon and just being like, "You're a whore."
Why?
I don't know, cause she's my sister. Like, if I don't harass her, who else is gonna do it?
I mean, fair.
Yeah, I
How
just
old
have
is
to
your
make sure
sister?
she's kept in line. And she's like, "Well, that was rude," and I was like, "It's a joke, chill." She's like, "Well, it wasn't funny to me," and I'm like, "Uh-huh."
How
What, you
old
don't
is she?
harass your siblings?
No, I have one sibling and she has a kid, so I don't talk to her
Harass
as
the
much
hell
as
out
I.
of her. Be like, "Grow the hell up." Chop
Do you
chop.
know how? Do you know how I'm gonna harass her? I'm
Tell me.
buying a pit bike for my nephew,
You're what?
and that will be. I'm buying a pit bike for my nephew.
Okay.
For her son, I'm buying a pit bike. I think he's turning 5 or 4,
So you're
and
gonna let
I
him
am
harass
making.
her?
Oh yes, it's gonna be so much better. Uncle Alex said it was fine. That's like the best words I want to hear out of his mouth.
I don't think you're ever gonna hear those words come out of his mouth.
Why not?
Unless it's about alcohol or women, none of which you are experienced in. I don't
If
think those
he's
words are gonna come out of his mouth.
if he's saying that at 4, I think we have a bigger problem.
Hey man,
Mom, this
4-year-olds got
whiskey
game
don't
though, man.
taste.
Don't underestimate a 4-year-old. They got game.
I
That
met this
I need a
girl on the
pause. That
playground the other
that
day.
sounds so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, you said it, not me. Remember that.
Whoa, pause. Just like delete that. That was oh god. Oh well.
I can't tell if you're having fun over that comment or you're regretting it.
A little bit of both.
Oh, that's not good at all. Anyway.
Oh god. Yeah, a little bit of both.
I really don't have a hot like the highlight of my week was, do you remember that charger that I was talking to you about?
Yeah,
That thing's totaled. That thing's gone. Deader than a dick.
the one
I'm
that got brought into the shop.
I am so happy. That thing was evaluated at like 58, or no, it was evaluated at 60, and then they got cut a check for 48, so we lost 12 grand instantly. And
Oh my
dude,
god.
I was so excited. Like I felt so bad, but at the same time it's like who's gonna want that fucking car back?
Yeah, fair point.
And then I had another car total on me. It's been dead the whole week, so I left it 3 o'clock on Friday to go golfing. I looked at my boss and I was like, "Hey man, you passing any more workout?" And he's like, "No, why?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna pass my way home to hit the golf course." And he's like, "You're leaving early," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving early." He's like, "What if you don't get work on Monday?" I'm like, "Then I'll sit and get paid for Monday. I don't give a shit." But it's Friday. It's nice outside. Like I don't give a shit.
how warm was it for you guys on Friday?
It got up to like 84.
Wow. Bro, I
It
don't
like
even remember what it was on Friday for us here. I think it was like high 90s. Like it was hot just all around.
Did you get your jacket out? Fucking bitch.
Hey, I'm right now it's like 67, 68 degrees over here. With the wind. Yeah, right now it's 65 degrees. I'm wearing shorts and short sleeves. I ain't no bitch.
It's
I'm not like the rest of these
57.
Arizonians who are just walking around with a jacket and pants on. Oh, it's cold. I'm from Ohio. Ohio is cold. Arizona's not
No,
cold. Give me a
you're
break.
from Michigan. Stop talking. You don't know Ohio weather off the lake.
I lived in Ohio for 3 years. All three
That's
years I
not
lived
long
on the lake,
enough.
motherfucker.
That's not long enough.
3 years on the lake, I think it is.
Try 22.
Congratulations, you were born in the worst state known to man. Congratulations.
We have pretty good views. My Friday made up for that.
Yeah.
No, it was my Saturday. Yeah, it
Who'd
was
you
my
go golfing
no.
with? Did you
Today's
just go golfing with
Saturday.
the boys, or you just go by yourself?
No, that was Thursday. I lied. Yesterday was phenomenal. I oh
Yeah, I know. You were telling me about the bonfire you went to.
I hosted it.
Oh, it was at your house. What's your parents think about
Yeah.
it?
Oh, they were fine with it.
What
But
do you...
it started, dude. I went to the gym. I got off. I'm sorry, I lied. Thursday I went golfing. It was nice. Friday I got home early. And I texted him and I was like, "Hey, do you want to start it early? Maybe we can like go to the lake for a sunset or whatever." So we went to the gym, had a good lift, got a rotisserie chicken
A
with protein
rotisserie
shakes.
chicken.
Dude, $7 for a rotisserie chicken. You can't fucking beat that shit.
Go to Costco. You can get one for $5.
Oh, well, there was a grocery store right next to the gym, and it made it very easy.
Okay.
And we got that, and then we went to the lake, watched the sunset, talked, had a good time, went to the I lit the bonfire. We had a good time, drank a little bit. Dude, it was one of the best nights I've had in a couple of years. Besides going to the flats with you, that was kind of hilarious.
That was a fun night. I will say that was a fun night. It was a
Beating
very
you,
interesting night as well.
it.
We had. Do you remember that when we went to the country bar at the very end, we had like some dude stop us and ask if we stole something of his or something?
I think it was me, and I'm pretty sure he asked if I stole his wallet. And deep down inside, I wanted to see how far I could take it.
Yeah, I've never had that experience of someone just coming up to us and just being like, "Yo, you steal
Yo,
this?" And it's like, whoa,
I
whoa,
knew
whoa,
you
whoa.
stole my shit. No, I didn't.
Like,
But
why are you
inside,
accusing me of
I
doing
wanted to
that?
be like, hey, man, I did, but I was gonna return it
Until you just said
after I
that, and now I'm just
maxed your
gonna keep it
credit
because you're
cards
an
out.
asshole.
Dude, the amount of things you find after a bar shuts down. Have you seen those videos on TikTok where it's like things that I found at my nightclub after cleanup?
I have seen that. I have seen that.
It's like used condom. Who the
Oh my
hell
gosh.
did
I
nightclub?
need to, I'm gonna totally cut you off because I just thought of something way more important than used condoms. I don't know why
Hey.
you're on that topic. Okay. Uh,
Protection,
sorry,
kids.
now there's like a whole image just going through my head. That's disgusting. Next.
Well, not used. Don't use a used one. Buy new. It's like cars. Except it's
Oh
the
my
other.
god, if you ever, in a million years, if I ever catch anybody who's done that, I swear to God, I will beat them until they see heaven or hell, whichever one
They're
comes
gonna,
first. That is
they're gonna be my
disgusting.
best friend. I'm gonna be like, explain the process. How'd you do it? Why did you do it?
I don't want to know what went through that psychopath's mind of like, oh, let's do it. Let's see if I can catch anything. The only thing you're catching is a trip to the hospital.
Go on with your fantastic story that you have lined up, apparently.
Well, it's not really fantastic. It's more so just like a cool thing that I found out. So I met a new dude out here, chill ass dude. He lives in a flat in downtown Phoenix. Great ass dude, dope dude. But we were at a sandwich shop the other day, at the beginning of this week, and he was just telling me, about his life. I was telling him about mine, and I just so happened to mention him, like, yeah, I'm trying to work on starting up a nightclub, or at least, getting
Hold
everything written
on.
down.
No, hold on. When the fuck did this come into view for you?
I've wanted to start my own nightclub, and I've been planning on how to open up a nightclub the last, I don't know, year.
You didn't ask me.
Well, I have a plan, but I need more of a solidified plan before I start going to tell people.
Big friend, go on.
Are you gonna fund this for me, or what's up?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Well, if you want to buy me a building, that'd be great, because I can't really do anything until I have a space.
How much you need?
Well, I would open my nightclub in Ohio, because Arizona, it's ridiculously expensive.
Oh, so I'd be running it.
No, I would fly to Ohio, open it, and then I'd fly back here. I would have other people that I know manage it and run
Why
it.
the hell wouldn't I? Dude, I'd be the best manager slash bouncer ever.
I know. That's why.
You,
That's why I
you
said
weren't
you would
going to
probably be
include
like
me?
my. I would have you and my one other good buddy of mine just run everything.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
But
Go on.
yeah, no. So I've wanted to start a nightclub for a year now. I'll tell you about it later. But anywho, so when he was telling me about his life, he was telling me like, oh yeah, I have a brother who lives in Texas who actually owns his own nightclub, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, I need to network with him because maybe he could like give me some like advertising or, moolah or just help me out.
I mean, if anything, I'd just go for him to be like, hey, do you have any advice for this? Like, is there anything I should stay away from or
Yeah. The only
avoid?
downside about his brother is that he owns 2 Cybertrucks.
That's not a downside. That means he's slightly dumb.
I don't know how I feel about people who own Cybertrucks. Don't get me wrong. I think they're okay,
No!
but I would never want to own one or
They're
drive
awful.
one because you look stupid as hell driving in a boxed fridge.
Did you see the new car that just dropped? It's like the Mick something. It starts with a T. It's like Timrick or something.
The what? Hold on.
It's
I need to Google this.
I'm pretty sure it's a prototype, but at 0 miles per hour, it has 1,100 pounds of downforce. It weighs 2,200 pounds and has 1,000 horsepower. That thing can drive upside down. It showed it going around turns that a Porsche GT3 was going around, or GT4.
I know
That
that
little blue shit, dude.
the blue
That thing's fucking
the blue
insane.
the blue car with like the big the wing that was like all electric or something.
Yeah,
and it, like,
dude, that
flew
thing's
around
insane.
that corner ungodly fast.
It's
I know
so
what
much
you're talking about
downforce,
now.
man.
That
It's like
car is
F1 downforce.
yeah, but imagine how much that's gonna cost to the open consumer.
Who the hell, dude? It's a street legal car.
Still,
You're
it's gonna
talking
be
about
like the
to
price
the
of a
consumer.
Lambo.
Who cares? That thing will beat the shit out of a Lambo wherever it goes. Besides a straight line, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
But
there ain't much you can do with electronic drive. Like, ooh, I'm gonna add another AA battery to my car and it runs faster. No, dude, buy a fucking V10 and put an alpha kit on it or a teen kit on it.
yeah, that looked dope as hell.
I don't know. I kind of want to see one of those on the road. I kind of want to drive one.
Yeah, but if they have that much power, imagine how much the insurance is to go along with that. If you crash one of those,
I
oh,
don't
God.
give a fuck.
I know you don't. That's why you keep getting back with your exes, bro.
If I'm crashing, shut the fuck up. If I'm crashing around a turn, I am going to the manufacturer and being like, "Hey, man, why to do this? It has the downforce of all of Satan's devils. What the hell's going on here? I should not crash this car." But I mean, if I smash it in the back of a semi, then yeah, I'm liable.
Yeah, true. I would say if you smash it in the back of a semi, though, you better pull some, like, Grand Theft Auto shit and, like, flip over the semi and land on top.
I'm gonna Fast and Furious that shit. I'm gonna
Exactly.
send it to
Like, if
space.
you're gonna crash, do it in style.
Dude, speaking of, dude, Fast and Furious, can we go back to the street racing? I don't care if y'all are going to Dubai to have this one of two car or going to space. I like the early 2000s. Yeah, let's line it up. Oh, cool, you read the brochure. Like seeing the old cars, the old Eclipse, GTRs going against the Vipers and all
Dude,
that
they
shit.
have
'Cause
drag
it's
races
like,
every day with cars like that. If you go on YouTube, there's a few channels dedicated to just like one car going up another car, but it's like every single car brand and car make and model going against each other. Like all day, every day it's new cars, new, customized, not customized, old cars, new cars. It's pretty dope.
I just mean the whole Fast and Furious franchise as a whole.
Like bring back the franchise?
Bring back street racing in there. Like it's not good to do on the streets, but everyone does it. Hence Texas 2K.
Well,
But,
yeah,
like-
but it's fun until you get some stupid person in there who doesn't know what they're doing and then crashes and kills everybody.
Skill issue.
Okay. Okay. Little skill issue. Get better. I mean,
It's a
there ain't
skill
no-
issue. If you wow, you weren't selected to reproduce to the next gene pool. Problem solved.
Yep.
trying to think, man. So many things I could. I don't got anything, man.
Scam. Bro, how many scam texts do you get in one day? I get quite a lot for some reason.
Um, I don't get any. What websites are you searching on?
I'm not. I don't go on websites though. I just keep getting this one spam
Okay.
text that's like, oh, this person cash apped you $1,000. Click this link to accept or reject now, and it's like, what? No.
I used to get them, and then I feel like I was put on enough do not call lists to the point where they just don't contact me anymore.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday I got an ungodly amount of spam calls, and I don't know what happened. I've never gotten that much in one day in my life, and I had at least 10, and I'm like, what is going on?
Do you know what the key is?
What's the key? Pick up the
You
phone and be like,
answer. You no 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 no
say
no
some
no no no.
stupid shit?
You answer the phone and you play along for 5-10 minutes. It's like, oh yeah, I am having this problem with my laptop. Can you help me with this? Then you'll run it through, give them like all some of the information that they need, not all of it. And then they'll get to the point where they're like,
I feel like you're more on their side
yeah,
than
no
a
no no
person's
no no
side.
no no no. Because it'll get to the point where I'm like, no no, I have like CBT insurance on my laptop. Like I know it's safe, and that trips something in them, you know. That
Yeah.
that activates this question like, oh, what's CBT insurance? Do you know what CBT insurance is?
Wheels are turning in my head. No.
I'm like, no, I have cock and ball torture insurance on this device. Like, there's
Oh.
no way. And
Uh,
and every time after I say that, they're always like, they say some heinous shit. They're like, "I fuck your mother," fucking some some dotted foreheads just sitting there, like,
okay. Or they'll pull like the whole. Well, we have your address on file, so we call the cops and they show up. It's like seriously,
I'll give him a
please.
hand job, man. Send him.
Yeah,
my
send
my
them.
forearms need a workout, man.
Send them. I love to get handcuffed. I don't know about you. Start whipping out like the freaky stuff.
I'm into it, man.
Exactly. Just like I'm into the whole 9 yards, so whatever you're gonna throw at me isn't really that bad.
Oh, do we want to get into that though? What are we in the bedroom?
I don't think that's a conversation we can have.
What if a chick calls you dad?
I think I'd be more concerned if she calls me uncle.
I
Just
don't
saying.
know. My uncle's touched me. Your uncle's touched you. I feel like it's a touching subject.
A little bit, a little bit. No.
So it'd be
It's
like like I feel like I'd just be like, "Yep, time's up.
Yep. Time's up. Gotta go to the church and pray.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna go and have confession because something's wrong with me."
Yep. Something's very wrong and I don't know what it is, but I know I need help.
There's no help there. The
Oh
only
no,
help there is
there's
some
not.
lead.
It's a very hopeless world. Oh. Bro, earlier today I was remembering a time when I was in Ohio. I was with a good buddy of mine, and we went into Best Buy. Oh my god, this was... Bro, we were laughing for like an hour straight because of how stupid this was. And so basically what happened, we went in, he bought like a whole PC setup, the monitor screen, whole 9 yards. And
Four thousand
as we were
dollars later.
walking out, you know how Best Buy has those carts that are like really long, like flatbeds essentially,
Oh
and you can just
yeah,
put
I
everything
do.
on it. So we had one of those. We were pushing it out, and there was this old lady in front of us, and we didn't think we were that close to her. He was the one pushing the cart, and I'm just walking next to him. Next thing you know, the lady in front of us just falls down, and I looked over at him, and he just has his hands. Like, he's just in a state of shock because he just clipped this poor old lady's heels, just clips them completely, and she falls down, smacks her face on the concrete. I immediately rush over to be like, I mean, we
Oh,
both
you're
rush
not
over and we're like, oh
helpful.
my god, are you okay? Like, we're so sorry. And she's like, yeah, no, we're fine. I'm fine. And I'm like, we were just mouths open. We get to my car and then we just start dying. Like,
You know he
that
wants
was
to
the
do that.
funniest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I was at Put-in-Bay. Do
Oh
you know
my
Put-in-Bay,
God.
right?
Yes. Never been,
So,
but I know what
me,
it is.
me and a couple of my buddies went to Put-in-Bay, and we were eating on the, what is that called? The dock. At, like, some restaurant at the end of it. And we're all, like, shooting shit, having a blast. And then I looked up.
Well, I mean,
I,
that's what
sh-
you do
I,
on
sh-
Put-in-Bay.
I shouldn't be laughing at this because there was this old lady with a tray, and she got to the top step, and she took another step, and it was wet.
Oh,
And,
God.
but it was like a comedy skit where like the fries go flying, the burger comes apart.
It's almost like one of those shows where it looks so scripted, but it's like it doesn't even seem real because it looks scripted, but it's not.
Dude, but she like hits the deck down the stairs, and me and my buddy like are like in the act of getting up at the same time. Like two waitresses are like running to get her, and we're just sitting
How
there
many
like,
This is a cruel question. How many seconds did it take her to fall down the stairs?
by the time my mind clocked out of oh my god, that's hilarious to the time of I need to get up and assist them, she probably just hit the first step down. Like, I don't know. There was a decent amount of steps too. It wasn't like 3 or 4. It was like 15, 16 steps.
Oh my gosh.
And like the second I saw it, I instantly tried to get up, but at that time people were like there's a waitress walking right by there. So I just like was standing there in my chair frozen like a dog. Just like, "Oh, do I help?"
Yeah, it's
But she,
like, do you help? But I feel like if I was in that situation, I would, as much as I would want to help, I'd just sit there and just laugh because I wouldn't know what else to do.
mm, I don't know. It was like I helped 2 people this week. There was a car that had a flat tire. Me and a buddy were cruising, and they were stopped on the side of the road. And I'm Tismic when I come to cars, so I stopped. I'm like, "Yo, you good?" And he's like, "Nah, I've had better days." I'm like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "There's a fucking bolt in the road. I caught." I was like, "Okay, cool. You got a spare. You got a." He's like, "No, I have fix a flat." And I'm like, "Oh shit. Okay, perfect." And that started raining
Oh,
while doing it. The tire was not holding air. So I looked at the kid because it would like go to like 30 psi and it would just hold and it would like go down like half a psi a second.
oh,
And I
jeez.
was like, what we're going to do, you're going to go into your car. The second you unplug the mini air compressor that the dealership gives you, I'm going to throw it all in the trunk and throw the trunk shut. At the same time, you're going to hit the gas like you've never hit the gas before. And you're going to drive to the gas station
How close was he to the gas station?
like a mile or two.
So
So
not it was so not that far. It was like a couple minutes, which you would be fine in that case.
yeah, 60 flat though.
Bro, pause. You sound so robotic-y right now.
Might have just been my voice there.
Dude, it still sounds robotic-y.
What the hell? I don't
Bro,
know.
and I literally promised people I would have the audio fixed, and here we are.
Me. Just, I'm not the funnest. I'm the first bulb on the block. I'm the troller. I'll figure it out. Fuck, the rest of this episode is just gonna talk shit.
I'm gonna have to
But
cut this out because this is terrible, dude. I cannot put this in.
is it really bad?
Dude,
It
it is
sounds
terrible.
crystal clear through my head.
It is terrible.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, it's fixed.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just...
So they're gonna have this 15 seconds of audio where it's just absolute dog shit, and then they're gonna come back to my hideous voice and want to puke.
I mean, I'll listen to it if it, like... I'll see, because I was talking over most of it, so we'll see. I might leave it in, but I'll probably just end up
Yeah,
cutting it out.
maybe you should shut your fucking mouth while I talk.
Okay. The floor is all yours, buddy.
Oh shit! Oh, the pressure's on me, man. Fuck. But then, like, I think it was Wednesday. I was leaving the gym, and there was this kid in a Jeep Gladiator that was just sitting there with his hazards on the road. So I just pulled into the parking lot, and I went over, and his dad was there at the same time. It's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Car took a shit." I'm like, "What'd you try?" He's like, "I haven't tried anything." I'm like, "You put it in gear?" He's like, "No." I'm like, I'll look at it. So I'm sitting there. I have the fuse box. The hood's open. Fuse box is like open. I'm looking at all the fuse diagram. I'm like, all right. If you want to pull like your car and just get the jumpers ready, because I feel like it's just that. And I pull the starter relay. I pull the power relay, and I just wait for it to die.
Yeah.
It dies, and I plug them both back in. I tap them, and I tap the entire fuse box with both my hands because I'm like, maybe it's just a little twitch. And I start it up. I'm like, just let it run connected for a little bit, let it charge, because I'm like, maybe this alternator's dog shit.
Sure.
Pulls it in, and then he's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 22. He's like, "How did you know to do that?" I'm like, "I work at a body shop," and he's like,
It's kind of my expertise, buddy.
but he was like, "Oh, interesting. Did you graduate high school?" I'm like, "Thanks, man. I'm glad the first thing you went to is a good enough degree." Like,
Uh, good enough degree.
yeah, GED.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, I almost got one, so at the end of the day.
You almost, but you didn't. Neither did I. It's not like I have any room to talk, but
No, you did better in school than me, I'm pretty sure.
I think I graduated. I'm not sure if I did. I graduated high school with like a 3 point, like 4 or 5. It wasn't. It wasn't the best,
Cut that in half.
buddy. I mean, just by the way you talk, I can tell you're stupid. But let that
Okay,
slide.
hold on. I graduated with a 1.7, but I had a 31 on my ACT.
I don't remember what I had. I had to take the SAT,
I
but we also
probably
did take
blew
the
you out
ACT
of the
as well.
water with the ACT
I don't
because I
remember
was
what my score was. I think for my SAT, it was like, oh, I don't even know. I think like if it was out of 100, I think I maybe got a like 60. Like it was terrible.
because the ACT is out of 36, and people with super score and they get like a 33, 34.
Yeah, I don't
And I
even know
took
what
it.
the SAT is out of. I'm just trying to think of a number
I
that's.
think the SAT is out of 1600, if I remember.
Oh
I never
yeah.
took it.
Oh shoot! Now it's coming. Okay, so my score was like a. It was like the low sevens. It wasn't that great. I sucked at test. I suck at testing so much. Like
I
I
was the
can't
kid in
test worth a dog shit.
I was the kid in school that would calculate what I needed to pass, and I'd pass with that. Because I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the bare minimum. And one of my math teachers caught it. I was taking a test and I got done with it, and he graded it in front of my face. And he was like, "You missed these questions." I'm like, "I know what questions I missed." And he's like, "Why are you doing it?" And I'm like, "Because it's what I need to pass. All I care about is passing because I already know what I'm going to do with my life." And he was like, "Interesting. Try harder next time."
Oh, well, he is right.
The rest of the year, I got 100%. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like if I put myself for it, I could have like gone to college, done all that shit, but I didn't want the debt. Number one, like that's awful. So I went in debt with cars.
I mean, hey, Cars is a good. You can make a lot of money with cars though, so it's not like that's a bad thing.
Oh, absolutely. Especially like because I want to run a business of selling cars or do it like a body shop, but
Yeah, I mean, just own your own body shop.
it's hard to please people with body work.
It's not really. I mean, you can only do so much, And
Yeah,
if they don't
but
understand that, then that's their own fault and stupidity and not yours.
well, they get mad at us, but it's all through the insurance companies. Like if we had the choice to throw OEM parts on it, like at the end of the day, that's all I'm gonna fucking do.
What is going
But
on?
don't worry about it.
No, I want to know now. Tell me what is going on.
Nothing's going on.
Did somebody just walk in your room?
Nope, no one walked in.
Then what was that sound?
I shit my pants.
Okay, either someone's in your room or you're just like messing with the door for no reason.
I mess with the door for no reason. Fuck off, man.
Okay.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's not a matter of like what we do because it's all the insurance because we'll throw everything OEM. Like that's what we want to fucking do. But they'll come at us and be like, nope, aftermarket. Oh, used. So we have to use this shitty parts and they'll fit like shit, and then people will get mad at us. Dude, it pisses me off. We gotta change the topic. We gotta do something different here.
Yeah.
What do you want to change this to?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I pay the other day. I paid for a month of duet, just because I'm desperate to
Fuck
try and
is
find a woman
duet?
now. So instead of going to a
Oh,
bar and actually talking to them like a normal human being, I'm just like, let me find one online.
how's that going for you?
Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. You know, because
I
the only ones I match with that are like decently cute, I'll message and then I just won't hear anything back. So, you know, it's going pretty great.
I
Going pretty great.
I had those for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, dude, I'm an awkward person in public. Like I can't just randomly go up to some stranger that I've never met, especially if they're like a hot, attractive woman, and just be like, "Yo, what's up?" Like I can't just do that. I would shut down.
What would you do if they came up to you though?
If they came up to me, I would just initiate a conversation.
No, dude, I lock up. I was called bi. I was called borderline gay because I
Well, it
was just
depends on the
sitting there just
situation.
like,
Like what?
no, I can't do
Well, it depends
this.
on the situation though. Like if it's like a cute wait, like let's say they're a waitress, right? Let's just do that
That doesn't
because
happen. Let's be real here.
well, I'm trying to think of a
Here, here,
situation
here,
where a
here.
random girl would
You're
just come up to you.
you're at a club with your buddies. You're getting drinks, you're having a good time, and then this group just like decides to join you guys, and you just get stuck with like the water heifer. You're stuck with like a D line. What do you do in this situation?
A D line?
Are you fucking stupid?
I am because I don't go out in public that often.
That's like a football term, bro. Like a defensive lineman. Like you're talking like 6'4", 425. If that woman walks up to you, what are you doing in that situation? Are you gonna take that hit for the team? Or are you
I would
just gonna
run the
like
other direction.
she said I'm gonna kill you, man.
I would just find the nearest bottle of alcohol and just chug
Consume
it until I
all
pass
of
out.
it. Okay, so then flip side, they all come over, you get this dime piece. You could pull that conversation off.
Well, yeah. Uh, I would say it depends on who I'm with. Because I will say, if I'm with other people, I
Me.
do feel more confident. Oh, yeah. With you, I feel more confident around you. So I would.
You're with me, you'd be like, yeah, that kid's fucking stupid.
Well, no, I wouldn't.
He can't pull this. I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
do
just
it.
like flat out call you out like that. But I feel like having a conversation with like a pretty girl, if she came up to us and just started having a conversation with you next to me, would just make it a little bit easier. Because it's not like I'm around strangers and I'm like, I don't want people to hear me fumble over my own words. Where, as if you were there and I fumbled over my own words, you're not going to judge me. I mean, yeah, you might make a joke out of it, but like, so I won't care.
How horrid of a joke can he go at to the point where you could recover?
I don't know. No, that's a. Well, I don't want to find out. So,
Like, what if we're in? What? What if we're at a bar, right? And
okay.
she comes up to you, she's talking to you, and then you go to the bathroom, whatever. I'm trying to shoot shit with her, and then I'm just like, yeah, he's gay, by the way. How are you pulling that one off?
Uh,
Silence.
if I think initially I would get very defensive and be like, "Well, I'm not, so sorry."
But
But
then I'll
then
come around,
after like
smack
taking
your
a second
ass,
to
and
think
then
about it, because I realize like if you're defensive about it, they're only gonna think, "Okay, it's definitely true then," because you're getting defensive about it. I would just grab your hand and I'd be like, "Yep," and we're just about to leave.
You better not grab. You better grab my cock, man. There's no, there's no grabbing my hand in that situation.
Oh my god. Yep, let's just prove my point.
We're
Or
going
prove your
home.
point, rather.
Like I had that happen, and I literally went about it, and I was like, I was making jokes the whole time about everything, because I was like, oh no, this ain't serious. Like I ain't gonna know you tomorrow. Like you don't know my fucking name. I gave a fake name. I gave all this fake shit. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, you're not gonna know.
Did you just turn on an Xbox?
Shut up.
Bro, I can hear that through the
Hear this,
computer.
man. What about now, huh? Can you still fucking hear this?
Brother.
I'm multitasking. Give me a second, bitch.
Oh my god. Did you see the thing I sent you over Instagram?
No, I did not.
Oh my god. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's like, it says when Bros Chat ban has been lifted, and then there's a dude who takes a sip out of a cup, puts it down, and he's like,
this
let's
time
talk about
slavery.
slavery. Or no.
It would be
It's like,
it
on
would be
today's
so much
topic,
worse than
let's
that,
talk
though.
about slavery. And it's like, okay.
But you know it would be so much worse than that if our chats got leaked.
Oh, buddy, I think we would both serve a minimum prison sentence of 10 years. Minimum.
I'm higher than that shit, bro. It's higher than that.
It's one of those things where if you find a good group for, like, oh my god, I can't talk. If
Not
you
the first time. Take it out of your mouth
find
and then talk.
a good group of guy friends that are like homies with you, oh my god, words are so hard. Find a group of guys that, you know, like there's maybe 3 or 4 of them in a group. I guarantee you their chats are much worse than a group of guys that are just like in a pair, right? So like a group of 2 guys versus a group of 4 guys, their chat's gonna be way worse.
I don't know. One of my buddies, we go back. We can't leak that. If that gets leaked, we're going. We're getting shot.
Well, yeah, true.
Like you and me keep it pretty tame.
I would have to say so. Yes, I'm not. Typically, I make most of the like really bad jokes. I make that in person with people, just because like I'm not gonna text that over the phone and be like, oh, the cops are now sniffing around. Oops, probably shouldn't have said that.
So I'm more mature, is what you're saying from that.
I'm saying I'm more mature, buddy.
No, you're not.
I don't send that shit over the phone.
I've seen plenty of pictures you've sent me.
Pause. Huh? You might want to rethink what you just said.
Remember how drunk you were the past 2 days.
I don't text you when I'm drunk.
Not that you remember.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not, but I can look at our history and I don't text you when I'm drunk or snap you. I'm looking at our history right now. I sent nothing when I was drunk.
Maybe it wasn't over Snap.
Buddy.
That's not my name.
Buddy.
Yeah,
I'm
what's up,
looking
man?
at my phone right now. Doesn't
Dude, you must be
exist.
pretty good at drunk deleting things too.
Okay, stop fucking with me, bro. Stop fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you, man. It's the truth.
No, it's
I
not.
see
I
how
don't.
it
I don't
falls to
send
the right.
things
I
when
know how
I'm
it
drunk
is.
and then
Stop
delete them
talking.
when I'm drunk. It doesn't happen. I don't know what you want. I'm having a crash out moment because I can't tell if you're joking or not.
It's like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? We're
On
never
today's
gonna know.
episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up.
The
I'm
best
crashed
part is we're
out.
both sober.
Yeah.
Gonna make you reconsider everything.
You're doing a pretty damn good job of it.
And this is the last time we do this shit because he hates me now.
Nope. Just like mic drop on a stage, just walk off, be like, bye. Never again.
In the background, you just hear a 9 mil go off. You're like, oh, who won?
Oh, that's my cue.
Oh shit. Is it bad if I say just end it here? Because I can't think of shit, man.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really on a. For some reason, I want to say bar mitzvah. That's not at all what I need to say.
It's like,
My brain's
yeah, we're
running
done
out
with
of
the team
things to
Indiana.
actively
Like,
talk about because we didn't
right, man.
I didn't write anything down. But also, this would be a lot better if this was in person and we had a camera on us. Like, it would be so much. Okay, I just sound like I just described an OF. But anywho.
Yeah, we started YouTube. Now we're doing OnlyFans.
I think that woman. I think that woman really might think that we're gay now. You know, might just have to be one of those things. Who knows?
She ain't listen to this shit, man.
Whoops. But well, I hope everybody has a good
Close this
Easter.
shit out.
I hope you get to spend enough time with your loved ones, or whatever you do on Easter. Make the best of it.
Too. Happy Easter.
Yep, and I think that's gonna be it. So we will catch you guys on the next one.
A little more prepared.
Yup. Bye.